It's nice and flush. My gap looks nice and even.
Everything I get, I'm hurt. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work. Everything I get, I'm hurt. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work. I'm up in the morning, like 5 in the morning, I'm already on. So when you just getting out of the box, boy, I'm rounding the corner. This ain't a persona, I do this for real. I'm hungry, success is the dinner, and greatness will come with the meals. Boy, I said come with the meals. Mean I get money to blow, mean I get watches and diamonds, and that's in my pocket and plenty more for the show.
All right, I have this aluminum F-150. I started pulling this cab corner out last week. I just finished it this morning, the metal work, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it in plastic. Then after this, I have the bed. I have to put a bedside on the same truck as well, which I'm gonna dive into next. Well, I just about have this one ready for primer. It's nice and flush. My gap looks nice and even. So that one is ready to prime up. That's all I have to do on the cab. But I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bedside. This is the same truck here. It's getting a new bedside and the 3-part wheelhouse. This bottom section, the middle section, and the back section. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one cut apart. Here's the new wheelhouses and the bedside. I gotta go dig out. It's upstairs with all the other parts from this truck. There's a little bit of repair on this front piece that goes across here. I'm gonna try to work that before I cut this area of the bedside off because it keeps it kind of structured. there it is. Now I have the rest of this wheelhouse to cut off, this top piece and the bottom little section right there. And then I'll start cleaning it up and fitting the new panel up. So I'm roughly sitting this bedside on there in order to make sure this wheelhouse is sitting where I want it so it fits correctly up against the bedside. And it looks like it's fitting really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this wheelhouse on for good. And then I'll get back onto the bedside. So I ran some sheet metal screws up in here to use as alignment pins, so when I put it back on, I put these back in and they'll be in the exact same spot. So here's a little trick I use on these particular trucks. I take a tram bar, and in order to make sure the side is exactly where I want it so it meets up with the cab, I actually X it out. And it works out really well on these particular trucks. So I got this one all fit together. My gaps look good, nice and even with the tailgate. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift this off, and I have a little more prep work to do, and it will be ready to go on there for good. Well, this one's just about ready to go on and get rivet bonded. I'll have to run over all my bare aluminum one more time quickly in the morning, and I will be putting this thing on first thing tomorrow. That's a wrap for the day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.